And as part of measures to control the spread of the coronavirus in the country, officers of the Nigerian Immigration Service have been deployed to tighten land border restrictions. The Comptroller of Immigration Service in Benue visited the border dividing Cameroon from Benue State to see the level of compliance in order to reduce the influx of foreigners into the country. Mayowa Kwato reports.
We are on our way to Abande in Kwande local government area of Benue State. The TVC News crew is riding along with officials of the Nigerian Immigration Service to visit a community along the neighboring Cameroon boundary. It had been reported that Cameroonians were gaining easy access into the country through Abande community, and this visit is to ascertain if this were true and to identify lapses.
On this makeshift bridge links us to Cameroon.
The federal government is particularly worried about the possibilities of a chink in boundary security as it put measures in place to check the entrance and spread of coronavirus in the country.
By the time we turn our eyes, they will still enter through another place. So it will be better to accept them and then send them to where they may be processed and cleared of COVID-19.
On the night of April, Cameroon confirmed corona cases numbering up to 730 with 10 deaths and 60 recoveries. This means that the chances of the virus coming into the country through this border is very high. This is Kyogen refugee camp, which hosts southern Cameroonians who have sought refuge after being displaced by their country's political crisis. This man, who have been here over 3 years, confirms that more Cameroonians troop in daily into the camp.
It has crossed into our own territory, the southern Cameroon, which we call Ambazonia. It has crossed up to a country, a region, which we call Bamenda. So with that Bamenda, from here to Bamenda, it's a stone throw.
He calls on the federal and state governments to stop them as there have been coronavirus positive cases identified in southern Cameroon.
They should stop our people who are already there. Maybe we don't know what has happened there to come down here to harm. So some of us who have already come down to take refuge.
It was identified that no single test tools were made available to officials at the border to screen persons coming into the country. Now, it's expected that these flaws are identified and amended by the state and federal governments. Mayowa Okwato, TVC News, Ikyogen.